Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So, I still have a sleeping baby. I hope he will stay asleep for a second while we play this game. I have called my mom, so we should not be disturbed. We are on a win streak of 1. We have lost a lot in recent videos, so it's definitely time. I'm not gonna pick a cultist. Even if we see like 5 cultists right now, I will not accept that wasn't correct. Yeah, let's just keep on picking up symbols that are easy to remove, or that remove themselves. That's very good for the early turns. We can pick up a Matryoshka doll, right? I mean, none of these are going to help us make the next rent, so we might as well do this. That does mean that I want a lunchbox right now and just get some 2 value symbols. We could pick an egg here, honestly. I mean, I've had a lot of mixed experiences with eggs, and just picking them up blindly, you just don't really need to. I'm gonna skip this and just pick up another bunch of 2 value symbols and be very happy with my choices. There's the second cultist. We are still happy that we didn't pick it up. I'm picking up a 3rd light bulb because, oh, there's the 3rd cultist. As I said, I mean, I still think it was correct not to pick any of them up. But we are noticing them. Yeah, I mean, it's just such an inconsistent strategy, and you just shouldn't want to play it. We are almost 1 rent payment ahead though, so that's great. I'm gonna pick up a peach just to have another 2 value symbol, even though all 3 of these have their upsides. Time machine is very powerful. It should definitely allow us to pick up some good calls. Checkered Flag and Maxwell the Bear, they are really not all that interesting. Oh yeah, we got the Matryoshka as well. Don't forget that. Right, we are easily making this rent at the very least. We're picking up a 5-sided. I could have picked up the lockbox, but the chance of us finding another lockbox is pretty high. This game is really kind to us today. Remove a capsule. I don't think we need a toddler today. I think it would be fine to pick it up, but it's definitely also fine to not pick it up. 26, that was a great spin. We are still 1 rent payment ahead. Oh, this is interesting. So the Matryoshka, I'm gonna pick up the Matryoshka doll. Now that we have the time machine, it's just a very easy pickup. This one is already a 3 value symbol. Yeah, and Hooligan is pretty good. And he can actually do a lot into the late game. There's Protractor, which is very powerful. Yeah, we should actually be in great shape here. I don't think we need to pick any of these up, so let's just skip this one. Alright, we have removed another bunch of 1 value symbols. I still don't want the light bulb. Do we want the time machine? You know what? I'm gonna pick up the time. No! If we didn't have the key and the lockbox in there, time capsule just isn't great here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, I could have just calculated that 11 out of 13 are good hits. You know, the chance is actually pretty good. I'm gonna skip it. Oh, well, given how few symbols we have, maybe it was better. I don't know. I'm still gonna skip here. We have a very good bankroll right now, but we need to start picking up more symbols. 23. I'm still skipping here. I think we are at a point where we can just invest in some great symbols, which should be good for us. Quickly the Wolf Essence could be very good. The problem is that if you find Quickly the Wolf Essence and then you pick up a dog, then you might never transform it, and then you might be in trouble. A Carton Essence is fine. I'm gonna go with the Quickly Wolf Essence just to see if it works out. Happy Hour is pretty decent. Pink Pepper is also decent, but Happy Hour might allow us to pick up some things that we otherwise wouldn't pick up. 225. We're making it, right? We could reroll. Maybe we should. There's a lot of things that we could hit that are good. 22. How much do we need? We need 34 in a vacuum. I'm actually going to calculate right now. I want to be very sure that we are actually making it, because yeah, we were already making 200 and we had money in the bank. Divided by 5, that's 25 every spin. Yeah, Robin Hood is a problem, right? I'm gonna reroll this one. There's another cultist. I'm gonna be forced to pick up the Hex of Draining, I think. Just want a bunch of wolves, I think. 38, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna spend another reroll token just to have more symbols. We need to pick more stuff up. 26. I don't want a 3-sided die, but I'm gonna pick it up just to fill up the board. I think we have been too stingy with picking up things. Beer is a 2-value symbol, that's fine. But I think I want the Void Creature anyway. Yeah. Just a random 2-value symbol isn't great right now. Even though it's fine, but we don't really want it. Alright, we've already made rent, but we need to make 300. And we are not guaranteed to find 300 here. 32. Alright, to make 300, we need 44 every spin in a vacuum. We have 33 bucks in the bank. Alright, there's our wolf. I'm gonna pick that up over a lucky capsule. Well, this is awkward. So lockpick could be very good. Could allow us to pick up things that we otherwise wouldn't pick up. Fish tank has a very high ceiling. Turrets and hair is garbage here. We don't want that. So it's either of these ones, and the question is, first of all, which one is more likely to help us make the next rent? And I don't know if either of them are, but for the late game, I think the fish tank is actually better. So I'm gonna pick that one up. Oh no, our dot is drained. 41, that's pretty good. I don't want to spend my reroll token, but I feel like we might need to, because this was actually a pretty good spin. I'm gonna try to skip. This is also a pretty decent spin. 36. Well, that's not great. We didn't pick up the egg card in essence. Yeah, we need to pick more stuff, so I'm gonna be forced to reroll, which isn't great, but well, it is what it is. Pick a Void Creature. At some point we are gonna use these removal tokens, but we just don't have enough symbols to make that a thing. Right, we've lost a lot of dots here. 26. At some point I was really hoping to use the Protractor for something. Alright, I'm gonna calculate again, because we might be in big trouble. 300 minus 172 divided by 3. We need 43 every spin. I'm gonna pick the time capsule, and we're going to hope that it's going to give us something good. That's decent. 35. How much did I say we need? I think I said 43, and we were nowhere close. 300 minus 206 divided by 2, that's 48 every spin. I don't think we're even close to that. I'm gonna pick the goldfish. Yeah, there's nothing we can remove here. Oh no, this is bad. 36, yeah, we have lost. That's bad. Well, I don't know. It's too late. Well, 34. We've lost another run. We've lost it quickly enough that we should be able to get another one in today. I don't know. We had a very good start, but what were we supposed to do here? There weren't any build arounds. There weren't any great rares. We had the time machine with the Matrushkas. Maybe we should have picked up that one time capsule. That could have helped a little bit, but I don't know. I just didn't see any symbols that interacted with anything that we could do. I don't know. Maybe I should have picked up the egg, but there also wasn't that much we could have done with that, so I have no idea. I'm gonna pick up a cat. Sometimes that works out. Toddler, just a good old cat toddler start, and we will see what happens here. There's an early call, which is great. Yeah, we just never found any of the things that usually make these kinds of runs good, so I don't know. It's one of those runs where even though we got we missed on getting a 2-value symbol on the first rent payment, we actually managed to do pretty well, but then everything collapsed after that, and I don't know how to feel about that. I always try to figure out if I just did something wrong there or if there was something else I could have done. I'm gonna pick the big ore over the void fruit. Just fill up the board with 2-value symbols early and a 3-value symbol when we can. Yeah, this is a very great run. I realize that I'm going very quickly, but on a lot of these there just aren't that many things to think about. Although we could always realize that we've made a mistake. On the previous run, if we had gone with the cultist, we would 100% have won that run, but I mean, I'm convinced that it would have been... It's objectively a mistake to do so at this point, right? We've tried it so many times and it just never really works out. The toddler is really doing well for us. Let's pick a 5-sided die. I think the void stone is fine, but just having another 3-value symbol, I mean, it gives 2 this spin, but on average, right, we've picked up a second cat, so let's give him some milk. 37, that's a very high... that's basically what we got at the end on the previous game, so this is a completely different run all the way from the start. Yeah, we are definitely a rent payment ahead. Fruit basket essence. I was really hoping for a cleaning rack essence. I mean, we're gonna pick up the fruit basket essence, I guess, but because the other two are just worse. I think we're picking up a sapphire anyway, and we could go for Ricky the banana. I think pink pepper is fine. We could try to collect all of the peppers. I mean, a Ricky the banana could be good. Oh wait, we have the fruit basket essence. Yes, of course, we're picking up Ricky the banana. I didn't think of that. But we are 100% in the market for any and every banana that we can find. Maxwell the bear is unlikely to do something this run, but I mean, doesn't have to. We are miles ahead at this point. And that doesn't ever guarantee a win. But it does feel like we're doing very well at this point in the run. That's all you can do, right? Try to stay ahead of the curve and see what happens. Right, we now have 2 diamonds, which is very nice. We're seeing a lot of bad comments, but yeah, that's par for the course. Our purple pepper is doing stuff sometimes. We were over 300 here. That means that we are definitely still a rent payment ahead. I want a rare, so I'm picking the lucky capsule over the hustling capsule, even though it pains me a little bit. There's a rusty gear, which we are 100% picking up over a big symbol bomb. I'm thinking about if we need to remove stuff already. 46. There's an amethyst. I mean, yeah, we're picking up the amethyst. Doesn't really do anything yet, but it's not that difficult to turn on. So we want Dane more than anything at this point. But mostly I was hoping for bananas. Light bulb, yes, that's the perfect thing for us right now. We're hoping for the light bulb to hit the amethyst. I mean, perfect would be a dame, of course. We're hoping for Rusty Gear to start doing something at some point, but we are not in a hurry. That's interesting. Are we far enough ahead to pick up a coal at this point in the run? If we get it, then it would be so insane with the Rusty Gear. This is actually a very difficult decision. So case in point, I was going very fast. But I do pause for really difficult decisions. The light bulb is very interesting because we do have the amethyst and maybe that's already good enough. But I have no idea. I think we're doing well enough to make the coal work. No, I don't think so actually. No, I'm gonna pick up the light bulb. That should just be good enough at this point. 53. I'm just continuously picking up light bulbs in the hopes that this amethyst becomes our best symbol. We are at 400, which puts us a rent payment ahead. Still, purple pepper essence gives us 50, but flush essence can give us 100. And it is going to give us 100 eventually. We're getting such an insane amount of gems here. I don't think I even want an emerald. I think I need to pick up the buffing capsule over the emerald, but I have no idea. Frozen pizza, sure. I think it's weird how we get unlucky runs and then very lucky runs, and yeah, I mean now we're winning, but that's mostly because we're getting insanely lucky. How am I supposed to show that I have skill at this game if I get this lucky? Piñata. I was thinking about Piñata earlier. We don't have that many symbols. I think we can get away with this. I'm thinking about brown pepper here. There's the possibility of finding something. How far ahead are we? Again, I want the hustling capsule, but maybe I need to pick up the clubs. 375 minus 290 divided by 4. If we make 22 every spin, then we're making rent. So we can definitely pick up the hustling capsule here. We don't need to reroll, so let's save that for a good rare. We're seeing so many calls. I just don't think we are doing well enough for that yet. And I think picking up the present is a mistake. Well, it is what it is. 42. I mean, we're far enough ahead, it's fine. Right, guaranteed rare. Gives a dame. Strawberry, that's great. Right, we still want to trigger the fruit basket essence. I am happy to try and keep on doing that. Let's just remove 2 symbols. I didn't think about the fact that we have a rain, so maybe I should have thought more about removing other symbols before I removed the flower, but here we go. This is a guaranteed rare. I don't think Joker is great. Mrs. Fruit could be very powerful, but it makes fruit basket essence worse. That's awkward. I think because we have fruit basket Ricky the banana, I think we don't want Mrs. Fruit, and we're just gonna pick up the orange. It's not what I expected, but it is what it is. We've just spent a lot of removal tokens, but I think it should be worth it to try and make the sunglasses work. This piñata was probably a mistake. 47, that's pretty decent. We're gonna pick up the bronze arrow. We still need one more piece of fruit. Coconut would have been great if we had picked up Mrs. Fruit, but we didn't. So, well, here we go. Maybe I should have picked up that one coal, I don't know. 49. There's a banana. Alright, now we're going to trigger the fruit basket essence. It's going to be glorious. 48. We need to figure out if we're doing well enough, 450 minus 283 divided by 4. 42 every spin. I think we're doing that. I'm gonna skip the mine. Gonna pick up a chemical 7. We should get to trigger our fruit basket essence anytime now. And we're making enough, so it's fine. 56. Eldritch creature. Sure, that's cool. Am I 100% sure that we're doing well enough? 450 minus 395 divided by 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're easily doing well enough. Yeah, the numbers looked more dramatic than they were. Well, oh yes. Thank you, Toddler. You are doing well. 82. That was a good spin. Yeah, none of these do anything for us. We've already made rent. No, you're pointing the wrong way, even though you're doing well for us, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna stop complaining about things when it's not that bad. Red pepper is never going to trigger. Red pepper essence. So I'm gonna pick up the clear sky essence, even though that's also never going to trigger. This is a guaranteed rare. Midas bomb is definitely not what we want here. Spirit is fine, but we can just do better. Let's pick a Hex of Thievery. Let's pick a golden arrow. And compost heap. That would have been one of the things that would have made Mrs. Fruit worth it, I guess. But right, let's use the quantum symbol bomb. Just skip a bunch. Hex of Tedium. Cultist. Just feeding the Eldritch creature because I think that could just make this run really, really pop. I'm kind of hoping for the sunglasses to hurry up. Alright, let's see. What 600 minus 145 divided by 8. Because we've been picking up a lot of questionable symbols in order to get value later. 57 every spin. As long as we're making 57 every spin, then we should be in great shape. I don't think we've not used the flush essence yet. 43, that's not enough. Oh, it would be so bad to lose this run. There's a second ruby. That's very good. So we're gonna pick that up. All right. How good is this? Nice. I don't think we want the Hex of Hoarding now. The other creature already has enough to do, so we have 28 symbols. We don't need any of these. Let's just go ahead. Is there any chance that we are forced to pick up a symbol? We're forced to remove something early. I don't feel like it. We've had 2 very good spins. Yeah, the golden arrow should help a lot as well. 600 minus 339 divided by 5. It's 53. Yeah, we are definitely doing well enough. Spirit is good. I think at some point the fruit basket essence should have triggered now, right? 62. We do have enough fruits. So that's a banana, that's 1. Cherry, 2. 2 oranges and 1 strawberry. Yeah, we have exactly enough, but we have 28 symbols, so it could take a second for this to happen. We'll see. 51. Yeah, we're not that much ahead, but we're doing well enough. Wealthy capsule. Oh, that's a good hit. Yeah, our arrows are cooperating by enough that we are just going to make it here, so I'm happy with that. Our amethyst is good enough. Yeah, everything is good. Buffing capsule should be very powerful right now, so let's just be happy with that. We have buffed our amethyst again. Alright. We were just under 650, so we have a decent chance of making it. General Zaroff. That's not good, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just bad. We have a single toddler, and the only reason we would want it is to pick up another Zaroff later. I just don't think that's good. Cow, we do have the 2 cats, but we kind of want to remove them. And as soon as we find the sunglasses, another removal token for the sunglasses, we are just going to remove as many things as we can. A 3rd ruby is possible, but let's just pick the witch. Coffee, yes. That's exactly what we needed here. Alright, finally we trigger our essence. This frozen pizza has been doing very well for us right now. I don't know if I've skipped any suits. I mean, alright, let's actually use this thing right now. Oh, I wanted to look if there were still candies before completely writing off Zerov, but well, apparently I didn't need to. Alright, I reminded the game that we still needed more suits, and then the game is doing well for us. Oh, and just a second. Alright, needed to blow my nose there, and I did. Is there any chance that Mega Chest is good for us? I just haven't had that ever be good for me, so let's just skip that one. I don't know if the Rusty Gear has done anything relevant in this run. Well, it's fine. I have too many things for the Eldritch Creature to eat, but I think we have enough time. The coffee just gives us so much time that even if we don't make this rent, then we're still just going to be fine. 57. No, we're skipping a lot, but that's fine. Which is buffing a cat, which is not all that relevant, but well. Alright, we've made another rent. Oh yes, thank you for hitting the right symbol again. We need to make 700 and we were already making 700, so we are in business here. I don't want another amethyst, I don't want the sun, even though right, we do have the clear sky essence, but we actually don't have any things that care about that anyway, so Curse Katana would be a possibility. Oh no, we picked up the ninja on the other run that we played. Yes, this is the 2nd run that we've played today. So we are not actually gaining anything in win rate, even though we've basically won this run already. Yeah, we're not really getting over 50% win rate for today, but that's fine. It's a little bit late for Matrushka, so I'm not picking that up. Egg carton, also a little bit late for that, but we'll see. Thank you. Yeah, everything is scaling pretty well. Do we want a 3rd orange? Yes. Hex of Emptiness, I don't want that. And once we pick up another removal token, we are just going to spend all of them as quickly as possible. Well, I mean, one every spin in order to get our symbol count down. And then we will have basically finished the run. We're planning on not using the coffee, which should be very possible in this run. Even though you never know for sure. Hustling capsule, yay! We got a hustling capsule! Always nice to have that. Yeah, sure, let's pick up another Hex of Tedium. $67. Oh yes, we are almost at 1000. If we can consistently get 1000 by the time the thing rolls around, then we will have 100% won this run. There's an emerald. We don't want an emerald. There's the moon, so we would actually have been able to trigger the essence there. Well, we're skipping. And we're skipping. Green pepper should be fine. Roy the rabbit, we don't want that, so let's pick up a green pepper. Alright, make sure to only spend removal tokens when we have 4. Right now we have 4, so we are going to spend 1. Let's remove the cat first. We're going to remove the 5-sided die and the pearl. Probably the toddler as well. I don't think there's that much that they do for us. I don't think the order that we remove all of these things matters all that much. We want to remove the anchor. Don't need to pick up a jellyfish. Oh, could have removed more stuff. It's fine. We're not in a hurry to remove everything. There's a banana. That's very good. We finally found another banana. We get to remove more stuff. As long as we always keep 3 removal tokens on hand, we are going to be fine. Let's remove the toddler and then the anchor, and then we need to figure out if we need to get to remove more stuff or not. But we can pick up so many things if we need to. 24, yeah, sure. Let's remove the anchor. But now we have a cultist, and that's the only thing that's disappearing. There's a lot of things that we have that are not really contributing all that much, but I mean, do we really get to remove any of them? I don't know. Yeah, sure, let's pick up another husking capsule and another light bulb. We're gonna remove the rain first, I guess. Doesn't matter that much. Oh yes, our amethyst is pumped up. Do we get to pick up a coal? No. Yeah, and we have so many gems that these light bulbs just burn themselves out instantly, and that's fine. Yeah, we are consistently over 1000. There's 0 chance of us having to use the coffee, which is a great place to be in. So, yeah. I'm picking up the tax evasion essence there. It's almost certainly triggering it against the landlord, so might as well use it. Chef should be very good here, and skip should be fine. Ritual candle is okay, and I don't think I need any of the other ones. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 symbols that are disappearing. It puts us at 22. I think we can save. No, I don't think we get to remove something here. It doesn't matter that much, but 97. Yes. Do we still have? No, we don't have anything that removes the suits anymore. Let's pick up Hex of Thievery. Just to have it. It will also trigger tax evasion essence probably, so that's fine. 162, yeah. We have won this run convincingly. Symbols directly above or below and not adjacent. Well, that's fine. Yes. $138. I'm not gonna pick up the item capsule because the landlord might give us a rule that item capsules cannot break or be removed, and at that point we have a dead draw, so let's not do that. Oh yes, this arrow is hitting the right things. Yeah. We got Hex of Destruction, yay. We have 21 symbols, so we can't really remove anything before we add something. Yeah, our very rares give less. Rerolling costs more. Yeah, none of those really matter. We weren't planning on filling up the egg cards in any way, so yep. Yeah, I mean, we waited to use our removal tokens, which, I mean, we had the luxury to do so because we were doing very well, and that means that the sunglasses actually did a lot of work here. It's kind of rare for sunglasses to do something, but sometimes it actually does very good work. Oh no, our amethyst. Removing is worse. I don't care about that at all. We could remove most of our symbols still. I mean, it would not be acceptable, but still. We could do it. Yeah, that's fine. You can see that the landlord is getting desperate. Yes. Yeah, it still gives 22. It got halved, but then it got doubled, so I think we're fine with that. Oh no, the goose. And Mega Chest cannot be destroyed. I think that if we had picked it up, then there was a big chance for it to not be around at this point in the run anymore. But still. Alright. We still need to pay a rent. 25 bucks to go. Let's pick a silver arrow, just because we can. Cardinal string, it really doesn't matter. Let's wait for this to tick down. We really don't have anything to finish the landlord off right now. No. Right. That was a good run. It was also a very lucky run. I mean, that's what happens sometimes, right? And Landlord was eternally imprisoned. Yeah, I mean... And we picked up an extra cat, and it didn't really hinder us, but it also definitely didn't help us, so I don't know how to feel about that. 187 divided by 348. 53.7% win rate, so about 54%. I don't know, let's turn the ship around. I'm feeling very, very confident after this run, and even the first one. I mean, I feel like we were doing well enough, even though, I mean, the game, at some point you get to a point where you really need to do something very good in order to get there, and I don't know if there's any way to force something like that to happen, and maybe I should play a little bit riskier at times, I don't know. I think there's just one more level to this game, strategically, that I could master in order to really, really, really become the master of this game, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy for where we are right now. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next Lucky Landlord video. Goodbye.